Welcome to a new ShadowSisterHealing video. I'm Silva, and today is a full moon reading. Even it was yesterday, 5th of May, the lunar eclipse and the full moon. It got very late. I had another job. I keep photo tours in different cities, and I was in Ghent, and I just stopped to enjoy it. And actually, I was giving live there a love reading for a person. So I thought, like, okay, that's enough work today, and now I do this noon. Now the last part for Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. But I think you will benefit of my little journey, because every time I learn something new or I experience something new, I think it will kind of benefit this reading. For example, it got me thinking, like, I had been connected the Death card because it's Scorpio lunar eclipse and Scorpio full moon. But it actually is, this particular full moon was the minor arcana card more, 6 of Cups. And while I was visiting yesterday a San Bagos Abbey, I really got in the moods of this card. This is kind of like a nostalgic, remember the innocent past. And yeah, I have been in this abbey 2008, and I would say, because I moved then in Belgium, I was pretty innocent. So, like, I think just to reflect for you, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, I think it's good to connect with this card and the meaning. And I think it's even in the sense, maybe even for your star signs, this is more meaningful card than the Death card. Death card is really the Scorpio black and white energy, also transformation, but I think the message for you is really this kind of spiritual growth. Like you can see the cups, the flowers are blooming. So let's start your reading. I have also a job today, so I have to hurry. I have not endless time. But we start with Capricorn. And this is from the Berlin postcard set. A cat, Stubentiger, alarm. I know one Capricorn who has been lately talking about alarms, so it's actually funny I got this card. Maybe there is something for you. You know who you are. So anyway, this one, let's place it now here. This is for Capricorn. We start the reading. I'm skipping the intro. Very shortly, there will be a mantra card, there will be sun and moon card, there will be a key deep information for Magic of You deck, and there will be a Witch's Oracle card to sum it in the end. What is the message for you now? What is energy this moment for you? It's pretty full moon still, like the moon is pretty full still, so I think the energies are there. And now first a chakra crystal for Capricorn. Okay, crown chakra crystal. That's very beautiful. How to be guru, how to be the good spiritual leader, even not falling into echo traps and be like a more narcissistic. So just remember how you can serve others. That's, I would say, is here. Learning and healing. Let's see mantra for Capricorn. What Capricorn needs to know. Oh, they came 2 cards. Okay, I take it. So this dropped and this I took. Okay, I got this for other signs too. I think it's in the air. It's very powerful manifestation and portal energy this moment. It's eclipse time, and even though that I was thinking always like to sum it from the solar eclipse in Aries to like a bridge to now the lunar eclipse in Scorpio, but actually there is even a brighter bridge. There is from solar eclipse in Scorpio in 2022 October to now lunar eclipse in Scorpio. So it was like how many months? Maybe 6 months. But now again, there's always this kind of like from eclipse to eclipse, from solar eclipse to lunar eclipse and so on. But you got I'm infinite. This is third eye activation. I'm infinite, sun, moon, earth, and universe. I'm that all. Beautiful. Maybe the alarms is going off kind of like sometimes people say, like when you get third eye activated, you get like a ringing hair, like a noise in your head. So, alarm is coming within yourself, not from outside. I'm infinite. Remember that. You are very powerful. This is your in peak moments of your power. But you got the extra card you just dropped. Compassion is the knowing that because you are human, I'm human. We are more alike than we could ever be different. Heart chakra. I think this wants to remember what are those things that are like very big things, like a crown chakra energy. What unites us? Focus on more to that, what unites us than what separates us. What is the unity? Because that's the unity consciousness, the crown chakra. And this message, even compassion, is the knowing. Like you just know deeply how much everyone is alike, and not separate yourself from others. Connection is always when you heal. If you isolate, oftentimes when times are hard, people isolate, but connection is always the key, always. Just remember that. Okay, now your sun and the moon. Capricorn, sun and the moon. What you are aware and what you are not aware. What you're aware and discuss it. Five of coins. So you are worried about some money related issue. Five of coins. It's the little match girl story. So you are kind of left in the cold. You see the cathedral, but that's also like spiritual here. There's a lot of wealth here, and it shows in this card. Sometimes we are not aware how valuable our like spiritual capacities are for our real wealth, also an abundance in real life, like the inner peace and the spirituality. It can be the key for you actually to get out of if you have money problems. Connecting with more with spirituality can be actually the key for you. It's often like we forget that there is such a wealth in this church, but we are like still out in the cold, like thinking that we don't belong or we are left out. But if you just would go inside there and connect with others, you would realize like, wow, there's so much abundance there. I did took some text here. What was for Capricorn? It's like Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn will have the intense emotions put to the test and should remain calm. Yeah, alarm. Stay calm. Yeah. Maybe this is really like, because Scorpio energy is really going deep. You have to drop to your heart for sure, because the spirituality is a lot about like heart compassion and the heart wisdom. Okay, but you're not aware. 5 of Wands. You could put 5. Wow, the number 5 is like 5-5. It's like coming you like, damn Silva, why didn't you read it on a 5th of 5? And now it's reminding me of that. But 5 of Wands is kind of like a struggle in the sense that this is in the moon of yours, that you maybe have some opposition and some kind of battles going through. It could be a project that you get kind of sticks crossed, like it's not going forward. So this is, but it's a 5 and this is a 5. They're both kind of struggle cards. Only that this one tells you to turn to the spirituality, and this one, let's read the fairy tales. So we have like a more wisdom from there also. Every time you have like a kind of block, that some road is blocked, like here, take it as that's not for you. Like if something is closed from you, a door doesn't open, it might be that door is not to be open. That's not for you. And universe is like kind of gently trying to redirect you to another direction. Because when things are aligned, it really feels like, I can from my own experience say, it feels like it's so smooth sailing. So you should aim that, to take those choices in life that are not struggle, but like feels right. In relationship or work or anything and where you live. So 5 of coins is the little match girl, a Danish story. The 5 of coins represent financial hardship and feeling left in cold. The little match girl needs help, but no one is willing to help her. She struggles alone despite her proximity to a force that could potentially help her, like the spirituality in that church or spirit. Recession, adversity, isolation, unemployment, ruin. Another 5, and then 5 energy is coming strong for you. Really, this moment, it is talking about this moment a lot. It's not about tomorrow or past, living in the present moment. The Pandavas, India, Sanskrit epic poem. The 5 of Wands is represented here by the Pandavas, 5 brothers who embody unity in the face of conflict. The 5 brothers have been known to bicker and play fight, but they also care deeply for one another. A resolution to their strife only comes from good communication. And actually, because this is in the moon, it's meaning compromise, peace, harmony, resolution, conflict avoidance. Yes, so it actually, you are asked to find a peaceful place or peace within your situation and harmony. And not go into this fighting mentally or like a opposition. And 5 and 5th, we talked about yesterday's lunar eclipse. What's going on, you? Okay, let's have advice from the key. More clearance for you, Capricorn. This could mean more. Is the energy for you and advice? This one. Avenor, make peace with your past. Okay. That's a past card also. This is really talking about past, the one card of all. So yes, it's time to make peace with your past. For sure. It's even number 1 card in this deck. The rower sitting in her boat. The rower sitting in her boat can only see from where she has come as she searches forward. When Avenor presents, it is time to gain perspective and understanding of the role your past has played in the direction you are heading today. Are you able to appreciate the beauty of where you have come from and let that guide you into the future? Or are you focused on problems, mistakes, and disappointments and letting them forge your direction? As you strike out in the pursuit of more, Avenor reminds you to contemplate that more will never be meaningful and fulfilling until you truly embrace and unconditionally appreciate where you have come from, in all its purifying pain and gentle glory. Avenor is a healing card. It's time to make peace with your past. The girl in Avenor emerges from her journey along a dark, stormy sea. Her hair still bearing the waves she rode as she was guided into the moment by her past. She trusts her gut. The tree of her life grows from her core experiences. Radiant and brave, she confidently faces an unknown future by anchoring herself in the present moment. In doing so, she embraces her life's journey without judgment. She does not regret the past, nor fear its fate or legacy. She has learned to see it for what it is, essential for her growth. As you face your challenges today, embrace your past. Climb high, be brave and bold. Unconditionally, the past lifts you up. The tree of life is yours to climb. Trust it. So this is very powerful card. Okay, let's see another advice from this richest oracle. This stone is even the spiritual chakra crystal. So you are asked to maybe be having some I mean, that is even giving you third eye activation here. I'm infinite, sun, moon, earth, and universe. I'm not at all like becoming much more like a peace with the world around you. Wand, intention. This is like some kind of Indian thing. Interesting. 20. Formative ethers is the vibration of this. Focus, action, intention. Wands act like an extension of one's personal energy, providing a focus for intent and direction. A wand can be dedicated to any practice or deity according to its design. The Taurus of Dionysus, for example, is topped with a pine cone and used to represent fertility. Wands are still used today by magical practitioners and fairy god mothers alike. And meaning, wands represent intentions as well as the focus of these intentions. Perhaps someone's intention toward you have been unclear, or you are not certain quite how to proceed in a situation. Don't act blindly at this time. Consider where you're going and why. Find your personal motivations. Keep to the intents and purposes of your own reality and don't be swayed by the intentions of another, unless they are in step with your own. Wand in a reading shows that the universe is waiting to act according to the decisions you make, giving you the element of choice in the way you move forward. And it's advising you to maintain the focus. This choice is always yours. I can tell you any kind of advice here always, but eventually you are the one who is the master of your life, the captain of your ship. So I end this reading now because I have very time limited today, but I think this is a powerful energy here that you can be really this spiritual person. That's your wealth. Don't forget that. Okay. And then for the next you to see is the next one is Aquarius, and we have here Brauerei Zukunft. This is in Berlin, this kind of brewery. It's actually a nice movie theater also. But maybe there's something for you. Maybe you like beer. Aquarius. Let's put it here. Zukunft means future, so nice. So first, a chakra crystal for Aquarius. Okay, the same that was before. Crown chakra. This is a spiritual time. What is this text saying that I was checking all about the energy of the lunar eclipse? Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius are advised to be wary of sudden change in their professional lives. Okay. Maybe there is, I don't know if you're a beer maker. Okay, then a mantra. Aquarius. When I have no judgment, I see everyone with kindness. Heart chakra. Then sun and the moon for Aquarius. Okay, let's mix this better. Sun and the moon. Okay, I hope I was mixing this well, but I guess so, because this was also previous. 5 of Wands is that you're aware there is some struggle, opposition of maybe in your work or relationship, something is like, but the 5 number again is like, this was happening, this lunar eclipse on 5th of May. So somehow this number 5 is meaningful for you. Maybe something is happening right now for you. And what is your moon? The Hanged Man. Hanged Man is Princess Rose story, that she is falling asleep even for 100 years. But it's often a card that you are like seeing things from another perspective, and you are able to like have a more creative, maybe even input of something that other people cannot see. This one is like upside down, this girl. But Hanged Man card itself is almost like you are like rebirthing, because it's in the fetus position, the man in the traditional tarot card deck. Do I have it here? No. Anyway, here, wait, I'm going to show you the traditional. Here, this is the Hanged Man in the traditional. It's like kind of ready to be born, like in the mother's womb, but it's waiting. And sometimes you have to wait even 9 months, and you have to consider this as like even the Scorpio energy is kind of going deep, but then you are kind of like planted there. Like everything that grows from the darkness. So there's a lot of growth when time passes. And maybe there's a lot of like new insight you get when you just wait and like think through things. This is in your moon, so you're not maybe aware of this. Also the card of like, how you call it? That you are like contemplating, you are like waiting a lot, not taking action. I'm not going to read the fairy tales. I was reading this 5 of Wands in the previous. No, maybe I read it. You deserve to be hearing this too. It's Pandavas, India, Sanskrit epic poem. 5 of Wands is represented here by the Pandavas, 5 brothers who embody unity in the face of conflict. The 5 brothers have been known to bicker and play fight, but they care deeply for one another. A resolution to their strife only comes from good communication. Rivalry, opponents, disagreements, competition, clashing egos. Actually, in the heart of the crown chakra is don't be egotist, be a guru, be a good guru who serves others. So I think you should be kind of cultivating this emotional intelligence that you can understand other people's point of view and not be too self-centered of your own opinions. Just like be open to what other people are saying. Like this crown chakra guru mentality is kind of like there's a lot of power in silence. Like if you go to India and think about the Gandhi, like he was staying even one day silent or several hours silent during a day, and this silence could be your superpower, like here in the moon card. This person is just 100 years silent, sleeping. But I mean, you can have a connection to spirit when you are silent. It's like, what is it? Praying is like speaking to a god, and being silent is listening to a god. So listen to your colleagues and God, everything. Your senses open. And then when I have no judgments, I see everyone with kindness. Drop in your heart. That's also advice here. Okay, key information for you. I have a little bit for it today because I have to work at 3 o'clock, but we'll do these readings. Samadhi, perfect acceptance. I don't know, like I think it's almost like in a beach. I don't know what is similar. Maybe we get to know more from here. Where is this location or what it means? It's almost like being like washed to the shore. The girl of Samadhi is not distracted by the sharp thorns nor the beauty of the flowers. I mean, I think I connected to this Hanged Man, Princess the Rose. Things have been like growing around you. The girl of Samadhi is not distracted by the sharp thorns nor the beauty of the flowers and pearls of life as they cluster around her. She is tranquil and deeply merged with the essence of oneness and acceptance. Samadhi teaches that when you give up being perfectionist, life is suddenly perfect. Consider that your life in this moment is purely a reflection of your consciousness. Everything is exactly the same as it was yesterday. It is your attitude that has shifted. And this is for better and for worse. For what you resist tends to persist. However, with Samadhi, there is no better and no worse. Everything is. Yeah, abundance also just is. It is a beautiful place to be. Allow yourself this kindness in this moment and embrace somebody. Everything will find its place around you in the inevitable present moment. Accept everyone and everything and every situation as being exactly as it's meant to be now. Yeah, I think this is really pointing out, this 5 was like pointing out now that this 5th of May. Also, just drop to the present moment now. I mean, this Hangman card is 12. Maybe for 1 week, just focus on living in the present moment. Because next Friday is 12 of 5 that I see here. So something like this. This date would come 12th of May. And one last Witch's Oracle message for you. Aquarius. Okay, mirror. This is in the air a lot. Transformation. There is this kind of phoenix in the mirror. Recognize that? Perception. The same card was coming, if I remember, for Aries and Gemini. So maybe there is something that these people in your life mirror to you, back to you. Just observation. Just reader, and then it's number 11, manifestation number. Oh, you had this 12 also, you second number. Perception. Vibration is third eye chakra, perception, clarity, reflection. Mirrors are the reflectors of lives, and it is, again, that's as it is. You have to drop to think what is, that actually is. It's coming again. Revealing exactly what is present without embellishment. Attributed to the goddess, they are carried by the goddess of love, Hathor and Venus, Aphrodite, and the Celtic fairy entrance, Morgan Le Fay, among others. Maybe the Morgan Le Fay is something you should look into. Mirrors are said to be a doorway to other realms and can be used to reflect away any negativity. Don't be deceived by surface appearances. Things are not always what they seem. Feel and see exactly what is being reflected back to you, and trust your perceptions above all. Your energy body has the ability to feel at all levels and will often speak to you through a sense of unease or confusion. If something doesn't feel right, look carefully at what is happening before taking any further action. Watch and reflect upon things deeply and trust your intuition. Curb fantasies and idealistic attitudes as you step into the liberation of seeing clearly. Honesty with self and others is vital at this time. And the high note is here, your perceptions are correct. Yes, it said this lunar eclipse is a lot of like a transformation energy, and Phoenix is the same thing. So just see that, what that can be in your life, what is reflected back to you, what is the transformation is happening. Okay, I move to the next, as we have to really hurry. I have to be somewhere. Pisces is still here, waiting. Last Pisces. So, mix this deck. This one. Press air for Pisces. Just to mention Pisces, this is card for us for Aquarius. You have Jimi Hendrix from, there's mentioned maybe this date when he was alive, 1942 until 1970. And yeah, there's Jimi Hendrix for you, whatever it means. Do you like the music of Jimi Hendrix maybe? These are all cards from my Berlin postcard collection. I love to collect postcards. So Pisces, we are ready, a little bit air here. And there we go. Let's have chakra crystal. Okay, now all the time all these readings are like the crown chakra. There is a huge spiritual awakening, maybe you. Let's see from the paper I wrote what is for Pisces. Sagittarius, Pisces, Gemini, and Virgo may experience spiritual awakening and should use this as an opportunity to focus on self-improvement. Okay, so this is very aligned, this crown chakra energy. Don't fall to be egotist, but more seek how to be a guru, to serve others and help others. Then we get your mantra. Mantra for Pisces. Okay, you get 2, lucky Pisces. My individuality expands to universality. Let peace and happiness prevail everywhere. That's crown chakra also. And I'm more than my physical body because I'm more than physical matter. I can preserve that which is greater than a physical world. It's like from CAA, third eye activation, this text. Maybe there's something for you. CAA. Okay, then there's a lot of this kind of intuitive knowledge in the CIA. They have tried to kind of remote view things. So it's interesting things that people have experimented with. This is some more. Pisces Sun is the Fool card, is the new chapter in your life. It's really the fish energy. Okay, this particular fairy tale is of course Little Mermaid, but Fool is all innocent and like ready to a new chapter in your life, a new journey. And big cards, they're all major arcanas. Even the sky is matching. Judgment, that's awakening card, spiritual awakening card. Connected to, in fairy tales also, and this is this monkey story, but it's connected to also to Ugly Duckling. How one day it becomes a beautiful swan. I will read shortly these cards for you. Let's be fast because I have work to go. Little Mermaid, it's here. Danish story that you are aware in your life. I mean, Pisces, come on. There's fishes. I mean, why didn't I even notice it right away? Like, how on earth Pisces get fishes? Like, yeah, of course. The Fool rests on the pinnacle of a decision. She is ready to divide, or he dive out of her subconscious and into a physical world, to transform from an animal into a human. She is carefree and excited by a new life, regardless of warnings. Beginnings, possibilities, impulsiveness, innocence, a free spirit. And what you are not aware of yourself, or this energy around you at this moment, it's the Judgment. Sun Wukong, the Monkey King. Chinese mythology. Judgment is the reckoning and ending before the start of a new journey. Okay, you are kind of needing this before you start a new journey. Past actions and decisions determining your future events. If you haven't learned your lessons, you are doomed to repeat your mistakes over and over. And because this was in a moon position, this is actually oppression, lack of self-awareness, failure, repeated mistakes, self-loathing. So yeah, you are asked to learn the lessons that you had in your life. Not repeat them again. Scorpio energy this moment is a lot about nostalgia of the past. Maybe you should think about what has happened in the past. Anyway, those flowers in the cups are a symbol of growth, especially spiritual growth. And you have this here, so that you should tap into this moment. This would help you. Maybe with the music of Jimi Hendrix. Funny compositions. Okay, we get the key information for you here. What could be? Ui, what is this? It's Ghost card. Phenomenon. Be still and listen to spirits. Okay, again, you have to be very much still and sense, like, be intuitive. This could be a warning also, like the spirits want to tell you something, listen that. Okay? This is kind of spooky card. It's really like somebody is like coming from the dead to warn you about something. Maybe there is some past relatives that you could learn a lesson from them, what they did, because this is a lot of like this lunar eclipse is even ancestor healing to learn from the past. So even maybe there is some dead relative you could think of and learn from their mistake, not repeat it. Kind of hard, dark cards, but Scorpio energy is going deep. So in your case, Pisces, you are going in some very, very deep. It is time to invite and commune with spirit guides and ancestors and consider their advice and guidance, as I was just saying. The girl of phenomenon has sacrificed one eye for inner sight as she bridges the words of life and death. She is surrounded by white lilies, the sacred flower of death. Yeah, that is in the death card, and that death card is a Scorpio card. Okay, death card can be scary. Okay, this is kind of death card coming to you, but it's like transformation. It's always the symbol of transformation. But that cannot happen if you don't have a growth. Sometimes it comes with the pain and loss. This indicates that your willingness and ability to be still and listen will reveal the beauty of your situation. The girl of phenomenon's crown chakra and third eye are fused in a web of pearly branches that inspire peaceful contemplation. Do not fear the underworld. Instead, willingly descend into the darkness with grateful awareness that others who came before you have learned the lessons and answers you are seeking and are willing to share the insight and wisdom. Yes. I mean, it's also going to deep waters, like you have this kind of mermaid living in the two different worlds, water and land, or like is wanting to come to the land. Yeah, water is always very emotional energy also. So maybe this period is a bit emotional if you think about the past. Maybe it's something you don't want to think about, but advice in this reading is that you should learn the lessons even from the past to not repeat any mistakes there. Right. Okay, holy water, purification. The water is coming again. So final message, Pisces. Pisces with the water. Wow, such a water energy. The Scorpio also is a water sign. So for you, Pisces, this seems to be like a wow, like a watery period, very much in your heart. So you should drop into your heart for sure when I see card like this. Sacral chakra. Okay, this is sacral chakra is connected to Empress and Emperor energy, also sexuality. Thirst for knowledge, purification, cleansing. Water has been venerated for thousands of years as the giver and nourisher of life. It can store frequencies beyond our understanding and so hold holy or sacred energies. This card offers the opportunity to value our sacred right to pure and crystal clear water that nourishes our spiritual as well as physical thirst. Meaning, holy water shows that your gift is clarity at this time. You have all the resources you need to process your present situation. Go with the flow and watch how things unfold, trusting that this is what will lead you to your goal. You will shortly receive a blessing, perhaps even news you are not expecting. Consider whether you are in need of cleansing, perhaps demands on you have left you drained. Wash yourself down with holy water, meditate upon this card daily, and drink only spring water wherever possible. Look at your belief systems and way of life to ensure that they are good for you and expect a change to occur in your world. And message still, cleansing provides a clear space for change. This was indicating also the change, like a new chapter in your life. But you have to clean and purify the old, maybe bad beliefs even. But if physically you could really be in some very clear water swimming or like having like a beautiful cleansing. Okay, I end your reading here, Pisces. And if you like my reading, press the like button and subscribe to my channel. Also, any comment helps my algorithm of YouTube to make me bigger YouTuber, because I need 1,000 subscribers before I can be monetized by YouTube. So even if you put an emoji symbol there, you're Pisces, put there maybe a fish. Anyway, or if you are, what is it, Aquarius, put there like water waves or something. Anything helps my algorithm. So if you want to give back, you can always by liking my videos. And I will come back to you. I'm very sorry about this week. I didn't do a lot of reading because I had a lot of work to take, a lot of projects to take. And if you're interested in my other works, I do photo touring in Bruges, Brussels, and Ostende. I have a special tours you can book in via Airbnb experience. And yeah, it's possible to do this too. But this week I was so busy with that I couldn't make a lot of reading. But hopefully next week, if you're on the channel, and every month I come with this big zodiac reading, and this was a last zodiac reading for Pisces. So thank you for watching, and bye.